In NBA history, few off-court rivalries have sparked as much debate as the relationship between Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen. Although they won 6 championships together and built one of the most dominant dynasties in sports history, their personal relationship was never perfect. One of the most controversial moments was revealed in the documentary, The Last Dance. In that documentary, Michael Jordan labeled Scottie Pippen as selfish for delaying foot surgery and demanding a trade during the 1997-98 season, right when the Chicago Bulls were aiming to complete the final chapter of their golden era. Jordan was blunt, saying that Pippen was thinking more about himself than his word with the organization and the team. But Pippen didn't stay silent. His response was sharp and direct, pointing squarely at Jordan with an explosive comparison. "How dare you call me selfish? Want to know what selfish really is? Selfish is retiring just before training camp starts, when it's already too late for the organization to sign free agents." With these words, Scottie was referring to Michael Jordan's first retirement, announced on October 6, 1993, just a month before the season began. At that time, the Bulls were on the verge of pursuing a 4th consecutive championship. But Jordan's unexpected decision left the franchise in a very difficult position. Jerry Krause, the controversial Bulls general manager, had to improvise and sign Pete Myers, a player who had been in Italy and was originally drafted 120th in the 1986 draft. Myers ended up taking Jordan's spot in the starting lineup, although it was clear that Chicago had lost its superstar at the worst possible moment, as all the top free agents had already signed with other teams. Interestingly, despite that sudden departure, the Bulls did not collapse. Scottie Pippen took the leadership role, and likely had the best season of his career in 1993-94. He led the team to a 55-27 record, finishing 3rd in the Eastern Conference. He also finished 3rd in the MVP voting, proving that he could carry the franchise in Jordan's absence. In the playoffs, Chicago swept the Cleveland Cavaliers in the first round, but fell in a grueling 7-game series against the New York Knicks. Even so, Pippen's campaign was brilliant and reinforced the argument that the team could still compete, even without Jordan. The following season, the Bulls won 47 games but were not serious title contenders until Jordan returned in March 1995. His comeback, though spectacular, wasn't enough. Shaquille O'Neal and Penny Hardaway's Orlando Magic eliminated them in the second round. With MJ's full-time return in 1995-96, the Bulls entered their second great reign, winning 3 consecutive titles between 1996 and 1998. However, internal tensions and mutual criticism between Jordan and Pippen never disappeared. The truth is that both had valid points in their statements. From Jordan's perspective, delaying surgery and demanding a trade just before a crucial season did affect team chemistry and performance. But from Pippen's perspective, announcing a retirement just weeks before the season also put the team in a difficult position. The big question is, who was really selfish in this story? Scottie, for thinking about his contract and health, or Michael, for leaving the team unexpectedly when they still had a dynasty ahead? Beyond the accusations, what cannot be denied is that the Jordan-Pippen combination was one of the deadliest in NBA history. Together, they won 6 rings and turned the Bulls into a global legend. However, behind the glory, there was a complex relationship marked by resentment, jealousy, and differing visions of what team truly meant. Perhaps that tension between them is part of what made them so great. 2 competitors obsessed with winning, willing to do anything, even point fingers at each other, to leave their mark in history.